So one of the first things that I did when I was starting to build out my own Evergreen everyday funnels and products, and one of the first things that you're going to do is to take inventory of the products that you already have, including products that you could pull out from existing offers and sell individually on their own. So for the Evergreen everyday funnels, which you will see more details about in another lesson, you're going to want to have at least 3 offers or products in play. That's kind of where the funnel starts. It's a 3 product funnel. More is good too. If you find that you can identify and take inventory and you find that there's lots more products you can create, you can absolutely do that. You can layer on more and more later as you build up over time. But at least to start out, you're going to need 3. So I want you to start just making an inventory list of all the possible low ticket products that you could sell. So you're going to need at least one low ticket entry point offer, something that's between $5, $20, $50, $80. It definitely needs to be under 100. But I would say ideally something between $5 and $50 is a good kind of rule of thumb here. There's no perfect price. It's really dependent on your audience, your offer, your positioning, all that stuff. But that's kind of a good rule of thumb. You're going to need another low ticket offer. So at least 2. This one should also be under $100. It can be sold on its own as well, but it's also going to serve as the order bump on the checkout page for the first low ticket offer and vice versa. So you're going to sell this low ticket offer on its own, and the second low ticket offer will be that first low ticket offer's order bump, and then vice versa. The order bump for the second low ticket offer will be the first low ticket offer. And then you're going to need your premium course or program, whatever that is that you already have. That can be at any price point. It can be something you sell for $200, $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Anywhere in that $200 to $3,000 range is a good starting place for the Evergreen everyday type of funnel. And if you don't have a premium signature course that you have launched and built all of the assets for and all the sales things and everything you need for that, then this is where I plug Profit Architecture. You should definitely check it out because it will help you create that premium program if you don't already have that. But right now, your goal is to take inventory of all the possible low ticket offers that you could create from what you already have. Most likely, you already have tons of potential low ticket offers hiding inside your bigger programs and courses that could be pulled out and could be sold individually as a low ticket entry point type of offer. I know that this was the case for me, and the way that I described it to people was that I felt like some of my best work was like hiding away behind, in the vault. It was something that you could only get access to as part of my premium programs, which in some ways, it for some things does make sense. There are still exclusive things that are only in my premium programs, but there was so much stuff in there that I felt like I was hidden away, and it wasn't something that was like out there impacting people when I knew that it could be. So this could be a workshop you've done before. It could be something that's just been sitting in the archives. It could be, a single template or a collection of templates, a module from your program, or a tutorial that people really love. Ultimately, we want these low ticket entry point offers to lead to your premium offer in a really seamless way, like content wise. So having it be directly related is ideal. Having it be directly pulled from that more premium offer is also great, because being able to say in your marketing, you can get the first module of my $2,000 course for just $20 today is amazing positioning. It's such a great marketing angle, and it's such an easy way to kind of present the taster of your premium upgrade, your premium program that people can join if they love the initial experience that they have with you. This is exactly what we do, for example, with Champagne Clients. So Champagne Clients is the first module that I require all of my Profit Architecture clients to go through. I require all of my clients to go through it first, no matter what program they're in or what, if they're a private client. In my highest level consulting clients, everyone starts with Champagne Clients first. So it's really nifty for me to be able to say, you can actually test drive the first module of Profit Architecture, my $3,000 program, for at the time of recording this. It will certainly be have a price increase soon. But that you can get a taste of my $3,000 program for just $22 by trying out Champagne Clients and seeing how you like it. Couple keys here to remember as you're taking inventory and pulling out what your low ticket offers could be. I do want to say this is not the time to edit yourself. This is not the time to be like trying to self edit while you're taking inventory. The point of taking inventory is just to list out anything and everything. So it doesn't have to be perfect. There might be a bunch of stuff that you're like, yeah, this isn't going to work right now. That's fine. You can save it for later. If it's not ideal, if it's not perfect, that's fine. You can, come back to it later. But now is the time to kind of just brain dump all of your ideas, and then you can refine it later. Couple things to keep in mind while you are saying, maybe you're looking at your huge curriculum of your 8-week mega course, right? If you're something like me, where I have these large comprehensive mega courses, and if I'm looking through them and thinking, gosh, I could literally take any of these modules, lessons, templates, any single thing in this program I could pull out and, offer as an individual product. So how do I narrow it down? Well, there's a couple things. One, the low ticket product needs to be short and sweet. The low ticket offers should take less than 7 days to be able to complete. Less is even better. So something that could be consumed and completed in a single day, in a weekend, in 2 or 3 days, that is ideal. That is going to come into play when we have the full funnel and you're building out all the pieces. You will understand why, but just understand that having it be shorter is better. Less is more. So if you can say, hey, you can, go through this workshop in just 2 hours and it's going to give you this big mindset shift, or it's going to outline my whole process in less than an hour, like shorter is better is actually a value proposition when it comes to these lower ticket products. It also should be something that you would feel comfortable charging less than $100 for. Some of these lower ticket offers that you're going to create are going to be anywhere from, $10, $19 up to $39, $49 for at least one of the low ticket offers is going to be really, really on that low ticket side. So don't be afraid to over deliver value here. It does need to be something that you're like, okay, yeah, I feel, this would be appropriate for me to sell for less than $100, or it would be appropriate for me to sell this for $20 or something like that. But don't be afraid to over deliver value. I think if you look at my low ticket offers, I know that a lot of them could be sold for way more than what I'm charging for them. Like, my whole mindset is 10x value. So I know that I could not in like an inflated, exaggerated numbers way. I mean, like for real, I know I could be charging $500 for the launch debrief collection. I know I could be charging like $200 for just the Champagne Client Workshop. I know I could be charging, way more, 10 times more than what I charge in a very realistic way. But intentionally making them that heck yes, no brainer offer is part of the funnel strategy here. So don't be afraid to over deliver value, but make sure that it's something that realistically you're like, yeah, I can sell this for, $20, $30, $40 and feel good about it. One of the things to think about is what in your existing program or your course or whatever it is that you sell, what is the thing in that is the one thing worth the entire investment? I use this phrase a lot where we use this in our pitches, we use this in our webinars, where it's like this one piece in the entire curriculum, just this one piece is worth the entire investment. Or just this one lesson, this one module, this one template is what everyone raves about and everyone loves. And you get such amazing feedback and so many testimonials about it. And that if people on the outside who aren't in your program, if they could just see that one lesson, or if they could just see that one template or see that one module, if they could just experience that one thing, they would instantly want everything else you offer. And it's this like amazing representative of you and your work to people who are new to your world. They're new to you and they're just getting to know you, right? I really feel this way about Champagne Clients because we would get so much feedback. Every single day we get so much great feedback about Champagne Clients. Everyone's obsessed with it. Everyone loves it. all day, every day, people are talking about how that, 1 hour of content changed their entire life. And so for me, it was very obvious to say, well, this is one thing that tons of people love. And I know that anyone who experiences Champagne clients is going to instantly fall in love with our approach to things, how we teach, how I do things, my overall, just how I do everything. So I knew that that was a good representation, that if someone experienced that, they're going to say, what else can I join? Right. Now, these low ticket offers, they don't have to be a how to either. Don't get stuck in, oh, it has to be a tutorial. Don't even get stuck in thinking they have to do something by the end of completing this. Maybe just consuming the content is enough. Again, Champagne clients is kind of a good idea, a good example of that. It creates a huge mindset shift, and it shows you how to shift your marketing brain, but it doesn't necessarily, it's not like a template. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, you're going to write 5 ad copies, by the end of this hour. It can be other things, right? It could be a mindset shift. It could be an audio. It could be a meditation. It could be a private podcast. It could be a case study or a debrief. It could be just a tool that you use, like a spreadsheet or whatever. Anything like that is great. It could be a checklist. I mean, anything that you actually use in your own life and business that's related to your products, that's all great. And that's another great example. You would think, oh, well, you have to sell a product on how to launch a course, right? But instead of selling a how to launch a course product, I created a collection of all of my launch debriefs. Now, they're extremely valuable. Again, they are worth 10x what I charge for them. They are so, so valuable to see the behind the scenes that I never would share, outside of our programs before this. But it's not a step-by-step checklist. Here's how to launch a course. Here's the behind the scenes of my biggest launches and how they worked and what you didn't see on the outside. So you can get creative here. It can be a case study. It could be a debrief. It could be an audio. It could be mindset related. It doesn't just have to be like, oh, they have to be able to get this result and complete this thing in 7 days. Don't get stuck on that. Just be like, this thing is awesome. This thing is amazing. People love this. I get such good feedback. That's a great idea for a low ticket offer. Get creative, let it be easy, embrace whatever the low hanging fruit is for you in your product suite. Just choose something that's easy to pull together from what you already have. Don't make your life harder for no reason. I could see a lot of people getting stuck here and saying, oh, well, I need to create all new low ticket offers from scratch, and I need to completely outline them and create them, all new things, all new content. 99% of you probably already have something that you could use for this purpose. If you want to create new stuff in the future, you can, but don't let that slow you down here. Then you're going to make an inventory of what you already have to sell and what you could easily pull from offers that you already have to sell individually as these low ticket offers. So this is all about taking inventory. This is what mine looks like. I know this is a mess, but I'm just going to show you the real behind the scenes. Mine is built in an Airtable because that's what we use for everything. But honestly, it's probably easier for you to just do it in a Google Sheet right here or a Google Doc. So I'm going to give you that. But basically, what I've done is just list out all of these low ticket offer ideas. And I just put stars next to the ones that I thought were the most promising, the ones I should focus on first, the ones that are sort of my priorities. And then there's tons of other ideas in here. I think I have 45 low ticket offer ideas as of right now. But I just kind of listed them out and then put stars next to the ones that I want to start with. And you can even see here, some of these have already been created. Some of these have already been, started. And I just kind of keep track of, hey, I have an idea for a low ticket offer. And what I did was I literally looked through my curriculum in my classroom in my course platform, and literally looked through the lessons, looked through the the lessons, looked through the modules, looked through the actual courses that I have in my course platform, and just made a note of the things that really stood out to me as being a valuable low ticket offer that could be a great entry point, that if someone experienced that for a low ticket price, that they would be interested and be excited to upgrade to my premium program as well. So you can see here, I basically have it organized by the offer, the name of the offer, I just have everything labeled as low ticket. Any notes about that, like, oh, I need to pull this from, I need to break this up into multiple. Right now, this is just like a big long workshop. I need to break it up into a couple different shorter videos, or this is going to include these 5 videos or these 5 lessons, or this is pulling this out from here, and that kind of thing. Status, published, in progress, idea, links. And again, this is helpful to see what's in progress, because for me, that means this is something I already have created. I would just have to like take it out of the main course and make it available as an individual thing, but it already exists. It's already recorded. It's already created. Any links to relevant, pages, lessons, whatever you have, the potential price, and then products that it is related to as well. And then just the program folder for any files related to that. This is that same thing. It's just in a simpler Google Doc. So you can do this in the easiest way possible. Just start making an inventory of your possible low ticket products here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, now is not the time to be like self-editing and trying to, pick the perfect thing. And really, there is no such thing as perfect. Like, it truly does not matter. Just start with something. But you can start writing out what is your potential low ticket products here, any notes about what you would need to do to get it ready to sell, links related to like what lesson is it coming from? Do you have a page for it? Is there a folder where you keep the stuff related to that? The link to the tool or the document or the template or whatever it is, potential price point, related offers that it leads into for your more premium products, and then a folder if you do have like a link to a folder where you keep all of that stuff. So I want you to write out your ideas. If you want to put stars next to the ones that you think are your top choices, that's totally fine. That's how I did it. And there's no limit to how many you can add here. You can do as much as you want. Just take inventory, go through everything you've created, everything that's related directly to your more premium program that you can pull out and have it be an individual standalone low ticket product. Step 1 is taking inventory of all this stuff. Then we can take that, we can start putting it into the structure of the funnel.